Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. As always, this is Ashen Mask here, and I've been very busy since the setbacks of last episode. I've really gotten into the bee breeding now, which I realise I had started off doing it wrong. I'll go over that in an episode or two, where I discuss a bit more about bee breeding. This is coming up. I just need to get industrious bees sorted so we can start on alvarez, but that's a long time off yet. So, what I've actually been working on is getting this sorted. As I said last time, it really wasn't a good setup. We were really exposed here, creepers could blow up the machines, it was just a crowded, ugly mess. So, what I've done is I've transferred a lot of our stuff underground. And I think it looks pretty nice now. I've been working around with the new basalt blocks. We've got some new lights here, some lamps. These are going to be gone. I can't place them properly, but I need to make some kind of squid farm because this requires a lot of black ink. And yeah, running low at the moment. So, I've also made this area. We have an iron tank now for our biomass, which is gradually filling up, even though we've got a load of engines running off it. We've got 6 engines, and with, well, one fermenter can power 5 biogas engines, but I just added a second one in there. And that is meaning that we are going to have a full tank in absolutely no time at all. 20 hours, give or take. But anyway, yeah, that's providing more than enough power for all my... what are they called? What mod is this? Not Buildcraft, GregTech and Thermal Expansion. I don't think... Is there... Are these GregTech or Thermal Expansion? Thermal Expansion. And it means now that we... Why are you not working? Oh, you've run out of space, that's why. It means that I have enough energy to keep a constant flow of lava in, which is really nice to have. It means that we can generate EU really easily. And on top of that, we can get free tin and copper, which I have been using lots today. We don't want cells, we want... Well, we are going to want cells later on, but we don't want them just yet. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. I've built up a nice supply of resources. I have clawed all the stuff back that we lost from last episode, and we are good to set it up. Just 1 second, let's shove these in here, and we can get to work on getting this blast furnace. I've got everything that I need, but I just wanted you guys to be here when I placed it, because after all the heartache of last episode, you guys deserve it. So, we are going to make our... They have to be advanced machine blocks? I don't think so. No, they didn't. So we need 9... We need 34 of these machine cases in total, which means we need 9 lots of machine blocks, 18 electronic circuits, etc, etc. So, good job I had all that stuff prepared. What else do I need? I need some glass fibre cable. Everything's a bit of a mess at the moment because... I've just been doing so much crafting and work that it's been a little bit unrealistic for me to get it all in one place. You know what I'm like at the best of times, so not too fussed though at the moment. I know where everything important is and keeping on top of that. So, my plan is, for this episode, to get this blast furnace going and get a diamond, not a diamond drill, I wish we could get a diamond drill, get a drill going, as well as one of those fancy wrenches. And then we're going to sort out an experience farm, because if there's one thing that I'm lacking at the moment, it is enchanted items, and it's really beginning to get on my nerves. So, should have a nice way of getting that fixed, planned later on in this episode, but first we need to get all this sorted. So this is what we need to make a blast furnace, an industrial blast furnace. It's a multi-block structure. Fairly easy to make, and... Damn it. I need a wrench. Did I break that wrench? It's made out of bronze. I swear it had like 1 bit left. 1 more use. Alright, wrench, this is your last chance. Don't just give me machine parts. Because that happened when I was... Oh, can we not use a wrench on that? Looks like we can't. Oh, at least that's guaranteed, so that's fine. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get... Damn, I wanted to get 2 buckets of lava transposed. What we could do, actually, is feed back into that. Very good, very good. No, 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 no. Turn back. And stick this in, because we need to put 2 buckets of lava in to help the blast furnace reach its maximum temperature. For this level, at least. You can upgrade it with better machine casings, but you need stuff like steel to upgrade it, so we can't actually do that yet. But anyway, let's get this in here. Gotta be quick. Perfect. And now we just need the blast furnace itself, and I am not making the same mistake I made last time. Oh, it turns out I am. I was going to say I'm making sure that I'm not taking it until it's ready. There are no creepers. All the creepers are outside. We've got our glass thing there. This is being powered by a thermal generator, by the way. This is what's feeding into the MFE down there. Cool, sweet. So we have a blast furnace now. I believe we just need to... How do we actually make steel? I know it's iron somehow. But what do we do with the iron? Do we just put it in? Do we need anything else? What do? Okay, oh, we need coal coke? Oh no, we can just use normal coal. Question is, do I have any normal coal? In that case, No, we're good. I was going to say I might be right back, but no, we should be fine. Stick you in there. And stick you in there. You gonna work? Tell me how. Oh wait, that's just a normal blast furnace, isn't it? Can I get the recipes from this? Recipes. Oh, so we need calcium. Can use coal dust. Does that work for normal steel as well? Or does it have to be refined iron? Okay, so let's get rid of that. We have coal dust, I swear, somewhere. Yes, we do. Let's go grab some refined iron. I probably should look this stuff up before, but I just assumed it would be easy. Try not to make that mistake again. Alright, so let's grab ourselves some refined iron. And we're going to need a fair amount of steel, so I'll probably make a cut. Let's try 16 for now. 1, 2, 3. And coal dust. Oh, beautiful, it's working. Yeah, that's one problem with this place, is that spiders love to track you through the ceiling, and it's a little bit creepy when you watch them just following you around. So yeah, apart from the blast furnace getting ready, everything that you can see here has been here beforehand. It was just outside. This system is pulling any logs from the... what's it called? From the logger, yeah, the logger, and bringing it down to an assembly table, which is crafting it into planks, which feed the generator, which goes into this MFE here, which powers everything. I made this by accident. It's an induction furnace. I've not used it for anything yet. Don't know what I'm going to use it for exactly. We want to hide that. I'm going to put basalt covering over that. But while this is waiting... Interesting. Steel and dark ashes. Don't know what we use dark ashes for. No doubt we will find out soon enough. I need to look up what we're going to get for... We're going to make a drill and a... what's it called? Is it a wrench? Electronic wrench? Yeah, and we need steel plates and a couple of other things for those. So I'm going to get the materials, and I will join you guys in just a second. Okay, so the steel has been made. I have put it through the plate bender, and we are good to make ourselves a mining drill. And a, what are they called? Electric wrench? Yeah. So for that, we just need to stick these like this. And we'll do the drill first, because that's the most important thing to me, and then the wrench. Gorgeous! So we have these two things now. The blast furnace takes a lot of energy. I've been disconnecting the MFE while it's getting power back, because these generators alone aren't enough to keep it powered. So it's just at the moment a case of build up a load of power and then spend it all in one go, and then build up some more power and then spend it all again. But it's no big deal, because as I say, lava is really easy for me to come by at the moment, so not overly concerned by all that. Let's get this generating some more power, and we will steal a bit to power the drill, and we will steal a bit of this power to get our wrench going. Sweet, so, as I say, what I want to do now is sort out my experience situation. And we are going to use something that's pretty popular. It's, from what I can tell, the best way of experience farming as well as getting item drops. And that is through using soul shards and soul cages to make your own spawners, which looks friggin' awesome, I'm not going to lie. So, my plan is to use the skeleton spawner that we found in the very first episode. But to do that, there's a couple of steps we need to go through. First of all, we need a soul forge, which seems easy enough to make, just a bit of obsidian, which you can generate with the igneous extruder, that's the one. And a couple of blocks of obsidian. And you need some diamonds to make these, but after, like, I enchanted my pick, and now I have 30 plus diamonds, so that's no big deal in this world now. I thought it was going to be a lot harder, but a couple of hours mining, and it's easily dealt with. Right, I believe that's just like a normal furnace. As in, we don't need to hook it up to any MJ or, you know, EU or that sort of thing. We need a soul shard, which is made by 8 of these vile dust. The vile dust you get by just smelting a piece of soul sand in a furnace, and it will give you this vile dust. And then you combine it with glowstone, and you get this wonderful corrupted essence, which is going to be the base of our machine. I say machine, I mean shard. So we stick this in the bottom, we stick this in the top. Going to work for me? Yes. Apparently this takes a while. So I'm going to cut in the meantime, and then I will be back when that soul shard is made. So I will see you guys in just a couple of seconds. Gorgeous. Right, there is one other thing that we need to try before we can start harvesting the souls of some skeletons, and that is to try for a sword with the Soul Stealer enchantment, which will speed up the process hugely if we can get it. So we're going to give that a shot now. We've got, what, 11 levels to enchant? Why am I holding a stick? I don't need a stick yet. But yes, this thing, if you have it in your hotbar and you go and kill a mob, it starts counting up those mobs and you collect their souls. So say if I went out now and... Actually, we're going to go and do it. Let's just make sure we have enough room. I want the skeleton, not the spider. Where's he gone? Oh, he's up here. So we've killed this guy, and as you can see, that soul shard in... Get out of here, guy. This soul shard here is starting to collect skeleton souls. Now, this thing that we're making now, we've put gold bars in with... Yeah, there we go. It's given us corrupted ingots. I've got too much crap in my inventory again. This thing here has a chance of getting an enchantment called Soul Stealer, which gives you more souls per kill. So we've only got 11 levels, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. But we will see. We'll give it a try. I need to... This is my new junk chest, where everything that I don't need at the moment goes. Which is a lot of stuff. Really, I should be putting those bars back. But time is of the essence. So we are going to leave that for now. I put food in there, didn't I? Chicken. Where's my steak? There we go. I need to get that sorted out as well. Maybe we'll make a feeder. Either this episode or next episode. We'll see. But anyway, let's get back to business. No, not to defeat the Hun. As much as we'd like to. Right, that goes up to level 12. I should just stick a torch down there and be done with it. Right, you're going to be level 10 max now? Yes. Yes, we got a Soul Stealer too, so that is going to speed my job up immensely. So what I have to do now is go and kill somewhere in the region of... Well, we need 254? It's 64. 256 souls to get a tier 3 shard, which is what I'm after. And we get something like 3 souls for every kill now. Let's just go and check. But there is a way, and I am going to, not cheat exactly, but we found something which is going to give us a huge advantage when it comes to collecting souls. I don't want that creeper to blow up. Well, I do, just not on top of the skeleton, that's all. Get out of here. Oh, there we go. Oh, are you kidding? Did we get that soul because we did damage him? No, we didn't. Alright then. We have some more willing victims over here. Not those though, because they're next to creepers again. I don't know why. I never had a problem with creepers until I started doing Let's Plays. How many souls did that give us? That gave us 3 souls. So, I'm going to go and kill some skeletons, and I will join you guys once that is done. Okay, I am on 55 shards, so one more skeleton is what I need. And you might be wondering, hey, hey, is that an angry zombie villager? Jeez, they look weird. Yeah, we need to get over there as quickly as possible. Basically, we have a skeleton dungeon over here, and in theory, if we right-click... Oh man, okay, I've messed that up. I got too close and let them spawn before. And I didn't bring any torches, and it's on the side of a cliff, and I don't have a pick, so... What I need to do... There's a zombie dungeon right underneath me as well. What I need to do is figure out how I'm gonna get over there and get to that spawner without being pincushioned. Okay. Just miss. Or shoot each other. Oh god. There's a zombie coming from behind. Okay, we're nearly in, we're nearly in. Okay, we got it. Great. Okay, so that should have given us 200 souls. Yes, so we have a tier 3 shard. Let's just see. We will take all of this stuff. A lot of emeralds there, nice. I found a apiarist villager who will give me proven frames, which are the best kind of frames for apiaries and alvaries, for 1 emerald, so we could use them for that. I don't know. I'm not going to go for that zombie dungeon yet because I don't know what I'm going to do with the spawner, so I'm going to find my way to the exit, kind of, and take it from there, and I will meet you guys back at the base where we can start putting this stuff together. Okay, we are back at base, and we are going to get this experience farm up and rolling. Now, we're going to need a couple of things before we can actually get any experience from this. The first is to make yourself a conventional spawning room. These are your normal vanilla kind of spawning rooms that you'd make a skeleton grinder or a zombie grinder from. And normally they're 8x8, I do them 7x8 for symmetry's sake. So we can have them all funneling into this one wide channel. And we're also going to need a couple of items. You're going to need to make this soul cage, which you saw me making just now, which is 8 iron bars in a box shape. And you're going to place that in the center of your spawning room. You're also going to need to make yourself a turtle, which the recipes are in NER. You don't need to show you. They're really, really simple. And just a word of warning, in Minecraft, anything with Greg Tech, it probably is. If you're going to make a melee turtle, you can't use full green, sapphire, emerald, ruby swords. You've got to use the melee turtle with a diamond sword. So, just a word of warning there, in case you're unfamiliar. We're going to set the turtle up now, because that's probably the trickiest part of this whole process. Now, I can't program, so I've just looked this up, and it's fairly simple once you get your head around it. Basically, you're going to go into the turtle interface, you're going to type in edit startup, and that takes you to basically a programming screen. I have no idea what any of this is called, so sorry if any programmers are watching and you're just sitting there cringing. I can't help it, I don't know any better. And from there I'm going to put 2 spaces in and type in while true do. Enter a new line, go back to turtle.attack with open and close parentheses at the end, and then type in end. And basically what this means, we need to press Control to get the menu, we're going to save it, and we are going to exit it, and then we are going to type in startup. Right, so that should be our, what's it called? I just named it Turtle Ready now. Oop, yep. Ouch. Yeah, I've been playing I tested it out in creative, so I didn't realise that would kill me as well. I guess that makes sense, but luckily we won't have lost any of my stuff. So that's good, that is one thing. Okay, note to self, avoid that. Oh, that is a new death for me. Been killed by a lot of things on this map, but never by my own computers. So, at least we know it works now. Need to put that there. And the next thing we need to do, definitely avoid that. How far can we get up? Up. And we have our soul shard here. And basically the different tiers do different things. Tier 3, I think the main benefits are you don't have to be in the area. Like, you just have to have the chunk loaded and it spawns. And obviously it increases the spawn rates and the number that you get. I think we get 4 per spawn here, maximum. And it's every 5 seconds, which is a nice medium in terms of the soul shards because with tier, what is it? Tier 2, you get like 4 every 10 seconds, and with tier 1, it's only 2 every 20 seconds. So, personally, I'm going to be going for the tier 3 as often as I can. It seems like a nice way to do it. Right, we're just going to close this off because they might start spawning soon. I think it's tier 4 where it starts making it so that they can spawn any under any light conditions. Actually, no, I lie. It's tier 5. But still, we are not going to leave anything to chance. As I've just learned, anything can kill you in this mode, it seems. So we're just going to go and close the roof off now, and that should start them spawning, and then we will see how that goes. So I will be right back once this is done. And now that the roof is on, we can see this working perfectly. Basically, it uses your normal mob mechanics of using water to push them into place, and then it has a 5-block drop, and the 5-block drop is the minimum that you can use to have them in one shot. If you do 4, it'll take 2 hits with the turtle to kill them, which will decrease the efficiency. Obviously, this isn't optimum efficiency. Once we upgrade it to tier 5, it'll be better, and we could make it even better by having the spawner up 10 blocks higher, so it immediately drops them out of spawning range and they can keep spawning constantly. But at the moment, this is more than enough for my needs. So I'm going to have a test and possibly change this around a bit, because as you can see, there's bits of experience getting stuck, which I didn't foresee happening. Let's just check and see if we get rid of this block. Okay, if we get rid of that block, it all comes to me. So we'll have a little play around with this later on, but for now, I think I'm going to call it for this episode, because I've done everything I wanted. We have this new drill, which is awesome, by the way. I am loving it already, even though it isn't enchanted. We have our electric wrench, which means I can finally get around to sorting this array out, because I haven't been moving it out of fear of it breaking and having machine blocks, as it did to me twice. I broke my own centrifuge because I used the wrench on it and it failed, and I also broke the plate bending machine, so I've been a little bit scared to do that. And for next episode, I'm going to work on getting everything tidied up, getting everything in order, and then we can start getting onto some bigger projects, like working with bees and getting an actual base, because this one is only intended to be temporary at the moment. So we'll see what we can do with that, and also look at getting this thing upgraded so we can chase after our quarry. But still, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I am really starting to get into Feed the Beast now. It's really becoming a little bit addictive, so hopefully we'll be able to get lots of good stuff going in time for next episode. So until then, guys, take care, and I will see you then.